Yo guys, what's up? It's Josh here. I'm live on YouTube for another live stream. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everybody's staying safe in this crazy fucking world. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to something that I've been wanting to cover here on my YouTube channel for quite some time. Um, we're going to be covering not only WWE action figure news this week, it's a big week in the wrestling world as we get set to enter another year of a WWE video game in the 2K franchise, WWE 2K26, coming out for early access players March 6th, and to the rest of the public and the rest of the people who pre-ordered standard, March the 13th. We're also going to be covering WWE Action Figure News 5 Team. What is up, dude? Thanks for being the first person in here. How you doing, man? It's great to see you. Um, anyway, I'm going to add this onto the screen here right now and show you guys. We're going to preview everything for this year's game, and now I'm personally excited for a solid WWE game this year. I've been in depth watching so many videos, watching so many, insights on what they added to this year's game, and I think we're in for a treat. They're no longer going to be putting the game out for PS4 and Xbox One. It's mainly now for Xbox Series X and PS5. So that's a good thing. But what's up, Five Team? How you doing, man? Thanks for being on in here. Thanks for always showing love. And this is the first thing we're going to get into, and then we're going to get into some action figure news and a lot more. So sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy the show. So let's go to our ringside reports here to start off the show. Let's go to the gameplay updates. So new match types. I'm just gonna, click on the different things that they're gonna cover here. So new match types. So this year we're adding 4 match types that fans have been asking for, with each bringing new strategies, win conditions, and unforgettable moments to the ring. To start off, we have the I Quit match. This hasn't been seen since the SmackDown vs. Raw games, so I'm really excited they're adding that back to this year's game. Personally, as someone who is a content creator who streams this game, you guys will be able to see me play W2K26 midnight release because I'm getting the King of Kings one. That's early access, so you guys will be able to see me play this at midnight. But this is one of the matches that they added to this year's game. It has came back. This is a new one, the dumpster match. As you can see, Road Dogg putting I believe that is, I don't know who he's putting in the dumpster, but the dumpster match. They're bringing back the Inferno match. That's a cool screen grab of The Fiend and Randy Orton. And then they updated, a lot of the gameplay mechanics, to make the moves look a little realistic. And the bumps, they'll feel heavier. As you can see, it says bumps and collisions will feel heavier this year with a few updates to combat physics. So they really went all full on with this game. And you can now, fight in the crowd and everything. They really went... Oh, shit. Let me see this comment right here. I ordered the game already. Amazon was sold out, so I ordered it on GameStop's website. I'm probably gonna pre-order it on the Microsoft store because I have Xbox. So I'm gonna pre-order it on the Xbox store, have it already downloaded, and then just wait for midnight to release. Midnight on March 6th, and then we'll be playing it live on my Twitch channel. It's gonna be a full-on crazy stream at midnight. What's up, Miles? Donnie, what's up, bro? But yeah, they updated a lot of the gameplay mechanics and stuff like that. We'll be getting into figure stuff later on, but I'm just gonna get through a lot of the stuff so you guys can see. But how excited are you guys for this game? So here's one of the cool things they added, one of the Easter eggs. They added what is this called? A pedestal for the championship. So that's a really cool thing they added. I knew that was gonna be added, but They added a pedestal so you can put the title on it, and then you can use it, you know, beat your opponent with. So they have new usable objects. They brought back the shopping cart, thumbtacks, um, and then start of match actions. Now, when you start the match, you can offer a handshake, engage in the chain wrestling. You could trade blows and surprise attacks. So, a lot of new little Easter eggs they put in this game. I can't get into WWE2K games. Last good WWE game was 13. Why does the stream keep cutting out? I have no idea. Is it good on your end? Give me a 1 or a 2 if the stream is alright. I think it's YouTube's thing. Like, YouTube's annoying. It's a YouTube thing, chat. It's a YouTube thing, but yeah, I hear you on that. Some people can't get into the 2K games. I love the 2K games. I mean, I like to just play a wrestling video game. But what takes me back to my childhood is those Utes and TH2 games like WWE SmackDown vs. Raw, and then the last one was 13, you know. But if you guys want a decent WWE game, 2K16, 17, any 2K up to this year's. But I think 26 is going to be the most possible game yet. I think the stream cuts out because it's a YouTube thing. But yeah, they updated a lot of that stuff as well. As for customization, you know, I know a lot of people in that community, you know, you can have more than, I think, like, one move. Oh, this is something that I have been asking for. Let's get into this, but here are some little things that they've added to. You can see what little videos and screen grabs. A new commentary team. I have been asking for this for years, 2K. And you now finally decide to do that? I had 2K18 for the Switch. I had the same game as you. I had the same game as you. So, I know how that feels because 2K18 for the Switch was horrible. Horrible. So we got a new commentary team. So, this year's commentary team will have Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Booker T, and Wade Barrett. Man, I have been waiting for Booker T to be on the commentary team. I was sick and tired of Cole, Graves, and Saxton. I really like now that they added Corey Graves as like a fourth commentator. Like, what's better than, like, you know, what's better than, you know, 3 commentators? 4. 4 is great. So Booker, of course, with his commentary, you know, Wade with his, you know, lines. It's gonna be a great, you know, thing for commentary. What's my next figure I'm getting next? Good question, dude. My next figure I'm getting next, I ordered it off of eBay, from Wrestling Collect. I think Wrestling Figure Shop. I think it was called. It's like an eBay store. I finally grabbed the Dominic Mysterio main event series. I finally grabbed that figure for a decent price. I got it for like $17. Because, you know, that Dominic Mysterio figures are really, like, expensive. I still want to get the Ultimate, though. Before, like, people ask me, do you want the Ultimate Edition Dominic Mysterio? I do. Great figure, and all the above. But Ultimate figures are so expensive. Like, there's so many other figures that I want. I am going to replace the Liv Morgan one that broke on, like, the leg broke on me as I was reviewing it, but it's nothing you can do, man. Ultimate Umaga, such a great figure. We're gonna get into figure stuff in a bit, man. Stay tuned. But yeah, that's just some of the updates to this year's game. You know, a lot of good things. Um, Here's the ringside pass. Now, if you guys are familiar with NBA 2K, NBA 2K has the season pass in the My Career mode, and you can unlock clothes for your My Player, emotes, and all of the above. With the WWE 2K version of it, um, it's gonna work like this, and I will read the following. Ringside Pass Season 1 will go live March 6th with early access, meaning players won't have to wait till after WrestleMania for the first DLC. So we don't have to wait for DLC, we just unlock everything. Thank you. We can't wait to reveal content in the coming weeks. And then all this. So Season 1 will be a AAA theme. You get to unlock some of the AAA wrestlers. Vikingo, Mr. Iguana, Psycho Clown, and I think there's one more, but I forget how to say her name. I don't watch too much of AAA, so forgive me. Let's see. But this is all the above. Anyway, I'm going to go into the roster for the game. Here's CM Punk, of course, the 2K cover athlete for the main version of this year's game. But yeah, you guys excited to play the WWE 2K26 game this year? I'm truly excited. And then Triple H on the deluxe. That's the one I'm pre-ordering, which is the Triple H cover. Because why buy everything separate? Alright, here's the full roster. So I'm not gonna read every name, but you guys can pause and read, or you guys can watch the stream after it is live. But here are just some of the names that we are getting. If you guys see Ringside Pass Season 1 next to some of the names like Vikingo, they're going to be unlockables. So the only way that you will be able to play as them. Yeah, Amazon is people run to Amazon really quick, so good thing you went to GameStop's website. Or what you could have done was you could have pre-ordered it on the, what do you play on, PlayStation 5 or Xbox? Like what system do you play on? 5 Team. Because you could have gone on the store of the console that you own. Like I go on the Xbox store and I just pre-order it there. It downloads for me, and then when it releases, I get to play it. But yeah, the roster has over 400 playable characters. Some will be unlockable. Oh, Ludwig Kaiser's gonna be in it. Perfect. So not only are we gonna get El Grande Americano Kaiser, we get regular Ludwig Kaiser. That's perfect. Oh, you play on PS5? Okay. So you could have gone on the PlayStation store, and you could have also like pre-ordered it on the store, like, and then which one did you get? The standard one or did you get like the deluxe one? Because if you got the deluxe one, you know, it would have done it for, if you got the deluxe one, you would have played early. But if you got the standard, you have to wait till the 13th in order to play it. So, you know, that's pretty much how it goes. But yeah, that's the full-on roster here. You guys go on the 2K website and load up the full roster. There's a lot of wrestlers in this year's game. Like, so many names, like so many new names that we've asked for. Like, I've asked for a lot of these guys, and they're now immortalized in 2K. Of course, you get the usual suspects like Cody, Punk, Rhea, Dom. But a lot of these models got massive upgrades. Even released talent like Jasmine Nix made it into the game. You don't know which one he bought for you? Gotcha. It's all good, man. Hey, whichever one you get, man, you know, I hope you enjoy the game and all that. But yeah, that is the full roster for 2K. I mean, here's the game info. I'm not going to go too much into detail, but this is an overview of it. Just going to explain, you know, the details and everything. So it has over 400 playable superstars and legends, including The Rock, John Cena, and Triple H, Trish Stratus, Rey Fenix, Blake Monroe, and many more. Bring the Pain with new match types, I Quit, Inferno, Dumpster, and Return of the Island will come back. You can relive CM Punk's career in the showcase this year. And then, of course, the creativity, which which you can also do, and a lot more of the same stuff that we've seen. But these are the pricing of the game, dates, all the above. So it'll be for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, if you play on PC, Nintendo Switch 2. So the standard game is $70. King of Kings is $100. Latitude Era $129. If you want all the other extra content, and Monday Night War Edition $149.99. I'm not getting the I'm not getting that, you know, version, but here are the game modes. CM Punk's Best in the World Showcase. That's another thing I wanted to go over. There's a lot of good matches on this fucking showcase. A lot of childhood memories. Oh, they're in the game. If you're under contract, you're in the game. Kiana and Maxine are in the game. If you're there, of course they're added for sure. But these are all the matches for the Punk Showcase. Here's one that I am excited to play. I think, is Money in the Bank in one of them? I think so. Oh, here's one I am excited to play though. Punk and Drew, Bad Blood from 2024. Oh, they have the Punk Rollins match from the Raw Netflix debut. And then you get like a CM Punk arena. And then these are like fantasy warfare matches. You could have Punk versus Eddie, Punk versus Stone Cold, CM Punk and AJ, and then what ifs. You know, these are what you're going to unlock. And then you get to, I think, play a gauntlet match where you face everybody. I'll show you Kiana and Maxine. They're on the roster list. So you said Kiana first, so we're going to go to the... Here she is, right here. Kiana James, right there. She's on there. She's under Kevin Owens. And then Maxine is right under Maurice. So you'll be able to play as them. But like I said, if you're on the current roster and if you have a contract, you're under contract with WWE, you're in the video games and you get action figures. You have, because they control your merchandise pretty much. So that's that. Anything else we're gonna get to cover before the figure segment of this stream? Anything else, you guys? Here's the community hub. If you guys do want to join the 2K community and interact with people just like yourselves, join their Discord, stay up to date, join their Reddit server, I guess, as well. But here are the managers too, and the referees. So yeah, these are all the referees, managers, all the above. So Alicia Taylor will be the ring announcer. Mike Rome will be the ring announcer. I think Martin Nash, it was like too late in the game, and the game was already in development, so no Mark Nash. But I'm fine with Mike Rome, honestly. Mike Rome's the man. Let's see. We got into the game modes. The universe mode is completely different. Of course, the My Rise, the career mode, I think has a different story to it. My Faction and My GM. Same old modes. Anyway, that is 2K26. But if you guys want all of the above for 2K26, I will be live on Twitch at midnight playing 2K26. We're going to be playing mostly all the modes. Hopefully I can get an hour's worth of stream. But scan that QR code above the screen, twitch.tv/Josh'sTwitchNYC. Give me a follow on there. We do live watch-alongs as well on my Twitch daily. Yes, as when you go to the creation suite, you get to make your own character. That's still going to stay the same. 2K is very big into like the community thing, so they're excited to see what people can do. So you get to make yourself in the game. You get to create your own character. You'll get to make your own moveset, entrance, all that. The creation suite is still gonna stay the same, and just like that, you know, you'll get to do pretty much the same stuff as any 2K game. Everything is gonna remain the same. But I will upload it to Community Creations. If you guys want to download my custom characters, I always upload it to Community Creations. Feel free to download my custom character, and you can do whatever you guys want with it. If you guys do universe mode, if you guys have your own, create a, 2K, like, your own, like, show, like, your own company in the WB games, create a wrestler league. I will upload my call up to 2K, and, you guys can download the Hate Savior Pro Wrestling, yours truly. And, because that's the first thing I do when I get the game. I make my character, and then, because it takes me a while, I have to do the ring gear, my face, my attire. I have to upload all of my, like, Hate Savior logos, so they're on my character, because I had to do that for 25, and it was a lot of work. I take a lot of time into that. So, I'm definitely gonna, like, do that first thing. You're gonna book my character in a tag team with Otis? Come on, man. My character's not even that much of a comedy character. My creative character is I lead the most dangerous kingdom alive, my man. Hate Savior, I'm the Hate Savior Pro Wrestling, bro. But do whatever comes to mind. Tag me. Anytime you pop into my live streams, tell me what you guys do, because Big Show, that's pretty funny. Hey, man, whatever comes to your mind, I mean, book it however you want. I would love to be a tag team with Oba. That'd be cool. I like Oba, though. Oba's, like, one of my favorites right now. I like Oba Femi a lot. I think he's going to be a world champion in a few years. Anyway, I think that covers all the 2K stuff. We can come back to this stuff. Here are some of the features. I'll just go over some of the features in this year's game. New and improved gameplay. So, the all-new features consider reversal on the reversal revamp, an expanded crowd combat, stackable tables for the first time in a long time. I've been asking for that. Thumbtacks, surprise attackers, barricade combat. It's your ring, your rules. I really hope so, but if anyone's gonna face Brock, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's Gunther. As someone who I don't like Gunther right now, but all new match types. We went over the above. I Quit, Inferno, Dumpster, and more. And then the Scrapyard from the Island, which is pretty sick. Most stacked roster. 400 playable superstars and legends. That is the biggest roster they've had in a game. The best in the world 2K showcase. You get to rewrite history and relive CM Punk's rivalries, battle through fantasy warfare matchups. Check out a new way to play showcase in a custom gauntlet mode and more. That's going to be a fun showcase to play, which is CM Punk's like career. Battle for control of the island. That should be fun. Universe mode. A new My Rise story, and new and improved arenas. So we're gonna get WrestlePalooza, Clash in Paris, from all the arenas from last year, SummerSlam, um, throwbacks like Nitro, ECW One Night Stand, Brawl Spaces, and more. And then you could create your own arenas as well. Like we'll have a piece. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be there. Hell yeah, man. Hey, when a show comes here, my friend, I will tell you right now, 5 team. I will tell you this. I will be there because I've waited for a pay-per-view to come to AEW, to New York for AEW for a long fucking time. I mean, the first pay-per-view here was the first World's End, but I've waited for a Double or Nothing or like one of their big pay-per-views to come to where I am from. Like you guys know I'm from New York, so it's like I go to any show that's in my area, but I am definitely going to AEW New York. That is like a must. Because me and my buddies, we were talking about it, and I'm getting a lot of my buddies that are. Yeah, I've been to a lot of the WWE shows like Raw and SmackDown. I never been to a PLE for WWE. I mean, I've been to a pay-per-view for AEW. It's just like for WWE, if they bring a pay-per-view here, it's always a lot. Always a lot of money. But yeah, keep the chat going, man. Yeah, but if the stream is good now, just let me know. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. So yeah, we got new arenas and early access to greatness. So early access is only Monday Night War, Attitude Era, King of Kings. Those are the 3 that are going to be early access. PS5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch 2, and Steam. If you guys are wondering if you guys want physical copies of the King of Kings, Attitude Era, and Monday Night War, they're only digital. If you want the standard, standard's the only one that you guys can also grab. That's pretty much a physical copy of the game, but rest are all digital. But this is what you get in each version. So you get 32,500 VC. And this is the King of Kings one, but we're going to start off with the standard just so you know that everybody knows the shebang. So you pre-order the standard, you get the Joe Hendry pack. He is the pre-order bonus for this year's game. You get Joe Hendry as a playable superstar, a My Faction card, a T-shirt for your creative superstar, and the spin that he does when he's on the entrance ramp. It's an island emote for your superstar. Ringside Collectibles has been slow shipping out figures in the last 2 times. Really? I haven't ordered from Ringside in a long time. I just don't want to pay their prices right now, but I'm going to order the Dom and Live 2-pack from them because I can't get it at Target. Can't get it in, anywhere else but whatever. Do I go to collectible stores? If there's some in my area, I do. I had one that I would get some of my figures from, but I knew the owner really well of the store, but it closed down. But he's planning to reopen again, which is the Wrestling Universe. It was a really well known like small little store. For what it was worth. It was a really well known store in the tri-state, and a lot of people out of town would come, which is really cool. So I miss going to that place, but I'm still, in good contact with everybody, and I love those guys, man. Shout out to the Wrestling Universe team, man. But that's what you get with the standard one if you do pre-order it digitally or at whatever store has them up for pre-order. Pretty much GameStop's my recommendation to pre-order, games there because they handle it great they handle stuff great there and all the above. King of Kings edition. So you get Triple H 98, 70 McMahon 2000, and the signature taunt for Triple H as a part of the island, which is like an emote for your superstar. You get the Joe Hendry pack, like the standard, early access, 7 days. You get the standard edition of the game, just a little extra content that comes with that version. The Attitude Era edition, you get a little more. I'm not going crazy. I don't really need a lot of these characters, but I might just buy them separately later on. You get The Rock from 99, Kane from 98, China from 97, the Raw's War Arena from 98, um, my faction cards of The Rock and Stone Cold, the emotes of The Undertaker and the Shawn Michaels DX Crotch Chop. Well, the Undertaker one is the thumb across the neck. That's always like a taunt that I use for my creative character. And then you get Joe Hendry pack, a Mega Boost pack for my Rise. You get a little more, but the Monday Night War one, which is the most expensive, you get a lot more. But you get pretty much half of the same stuff. And that is the 2K26 stuff. Guys, I'm just gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then we're gonna get into WWE action figure news and more. I will be right back in just a second, so I'm just gonna put the BRB screen on. I'll be right back in just a second. Alright, guys, I'm back. I just had to take a quick bathroom break, real quick. This is like my little area. I mean, my kitchen's connected to it, but I'm not in my kitchen. This is like my little like studio here. I mean, I'll give a little backstory. It's nothing really personal, but like this used to be like a it used to be like a dining area. It's normally this is like the dining room, but I turned it into my little like workspace. Because you know, my mom like when I was younger, like I really didn't have a lot of space in my house, so like, then I wanted my own little space to do what I had to do. So my parents like when I was growing up gave me like the dining room as like my space. So I kind of turned it into like my own little room and everything. So I do my stuff in here. I mean, I play game. I've had my Xbox in here. I have a TV. You know, I edit. I live stream in here. It's pretty much where I do all my card breaks because I do them all on my desk because I have a card mat and I do them all in here. So like it literally looks like a typical space, but my kitchen is like connected to it. So if like if I ever want to grab a snack, it's like right in the middle. But you know, a lot of people do like ask me that. That's just a little backstory of like why it looks the way it looks. But I did turn it into like my little space, like my little like studio, if you want to call it that. I mean, I do film like all my figure reviews in my room, but because I have like a space for it. But you know, I don't really like getting asked those questions, you know, but I don't mind answering them if you guys are curious. But anyway, let's get into the next thing as we preview W2K26. Add this to the screen here. But bang. We got some wrestling figure news, and let's talk about this to start us off. The Rob Van Dam Legends Elite Series 29 is back on Target's website. So, want to give a huge shout out to Wrestling Figure News, probably a go-to website for all things wrestling figure related. Be sure to check it out if you guys do want to use it. Ringside has been slow shipping stuff out in the last few times. That really sucks. I mean, what are you waiting on? Like, if you don't want to, if you want to share what you ordered. So here's the figure. If you click here, Rob Van Dam is out of stock at the moment on Target's website. As you can see, he is sold out. So he's gonna be like the really hard one to fucking buy. I really do want this RVD, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass to like even get this figure. But now here, I'm gonna try to order some stuff from Ringside, but if they're slow with shipping, I mean, it's also, dude, if you wonder why they're slow with shipping, it's probably because of the weather. If you're in the tri-state, like, if you're like in New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, like if you're in the East Coast, it's also probably because of the weather. Because we here in New York we got a huge like snowstorm, and you know, also like and you know, a lot of stuff has been delayed. So, you ordered a Jacob. Oh, Elite Series 125. Jacob, Julia. I have to still order my figures from that set. I want Stephanie Vaquer. Did you order Stephanie Vaquer too? Because I have to order that figure as well. But here's RVD. He looks really cool. I like the attire on this figure. Love the briefcase he comes with. Curt Hennig's also in this set. I've seen him at the store a couple times. I saw Bobby the Brain Heenan as well. I saw every other figure from this set but RVD. The Bulldog looks nice. So, that's the first set of news. The Wyatt 6 Mattel Elite 3-pack is in stock at MattelCreations.com. If you guys are looking for this Wyatt 6 3-pack, which contains Uncle Howdy, Eric Rowan, Nikki Cross, it is on Mattel Creations. I actually do want this 3-pack. It looks so cool. Because I already have Joe Gacy. I do want to review, like, Dexter Loomis, if I can find him for a good price. Of course, it's in the old packaging. Target has 20%. It ends on Sunday. Good looking out, dude. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to hit up Target tomorrow because, of course, I'm a big card collector. And I'm seeing, and apparently, I don't know if you collect, like, cards or anything like that, like trading cards. Yeah, I might order her, and then when it's... Yeah, she's on back order till April, so I'll order her then. So, I'm also looking for the WWE Universe blasters, because I have an app. I'm going to, like, take this off the screen and show you real quick. So, I have this app for sports cards, because I also collect sports. It's called WaxStat. And if you guys don't know what WaxStat is, it's basically an inventory app for all, like, sports cards. So I'm looking for these. These are what the retail ones are going to look like. The blasters. Hobbies, I think, are on WWE Shop and Fanatics and Tops. wherever you can find cards. These are going to be at retail, chat. So if you guys are like into collecting wrestling cards, I know I am for sure. Like I have a huge like stack of wrestling cards. Not even just this. Not even just this big stack of singles. I have a huge collection of cards of like anything wrestling. I built my collection back from the ground up because when I was younger, I didn't know what to do with all my cards, but I rebuilt my collection. But this is the new WWE retail set, and then it tells you the listings. It doesn't say Walmart or Target. I think it just gives hobby stores, like collectible stores. So that's one thing I use to track cards. But I'm gonna check Target tomorrow because the street date is tomorrow, the 27th. So, but also I have a convention coming up, big event in New York. Come see me there. Don't be shy to say what's up. I'm a positive guy. Love to talk all things wrestling and love to meet you guys, the people who watch my videos. Funny story. I was talking to my boy Best One Donnie, who was in the chat, and someone actually recognized both of us from our YouTube channels, which was really cool. So I want to shout out that fan who recognized me at big event. And if anyone if you see me at any convention, show, whatever, and if you recognize me, stop by, say what's up. You know, I love to meet the people who watch my videos. It means a lot. So I thank you guys so much for the support. Back to the Wyatt 6 3-pack. This 3-pack looks absolutely insane. My friend got this 3-pack in the mail the other day, and I think it was yesterday. I just said by looking at it in the box, I'd rather have one open and one to keep mid on card. Because this box is just beautiful, man. I mean, look at this. Like, yo. Like, look at this box, bro. Like, this box is so awesome. Love the detail on this box, man. So, you click the link. You can order it. Or you can order it at Walmart. 75. Mattel Creations, they have it for 76. Which is kind of weird. But you can order it on Mattel Creations for $76. And if you go to the Walmart link, it is on sale here for 75. I mean, they just upped the price by one. So, I mean, whatever you feel comfortable. There's my guy right there, my figure enthusiast. My figure enthusiast right here. What's up, man? Hikaleo-J8Z. What's up, bro? Yo. I mean, I am late. I kind of want that for the Rowan. I want it just for the Nikki Cross and the Rowan. I mean, the Uncle Howdy looks pretty cool, but it looks just like the Ultimate one. You know, I think just in elite form. But I want, you know, the whole Wyatt 6 in elite. That's what my main goal is. Of course, we cover the RVD, but he's out of stock if you check Target's website. Okay. This is another thing, too. I did not know about this, but really cool packaging. The WrestleMania 13 3-pack, considering of Bret the Hitman Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Ken Shamrock, is available on Mattel Creations. It is set. The set retails for $76 plus shipping. You could use his code WrestlingFigNewsPod to get 10% off your first order. You click this link. It'll take you to the Mattel Creations website. It is sold out, unfortunately, so that is an unfortunate. But here's what you get. You get Bret Hart, Stone Cold, Ken Shamrock, and you can recreate that match from WrestleMania. Figures look solid. As for Bret Hart, that's actually a solid Bret Hart. I'm not gonna lie. So these are back in stock on Ringside Collectibles. The Cody, Undertaker, and AJ Styles Ultimate Edition Greatest Hits. are back in stock. So Cody Rhodes, of course, comes with the mask, jacket, championship. This is from Bad Blood 2024 when he teamed with Roman Reigns. There's that. Another screen grab. Head scan is still the same. You know, it's the same as that previous Elite that we got of Cody. You know, in like one of the, I think it was Elite 110, one of those sets. Here's AJ Styles. That's like one of the figures I want to grab. Love that, like, such a beautiful figure, man. Comes with the masked head and everything. Undertaker. Another solid figure, too. This one actually has, like, the cloth singlet. And you can pull it down, you can see the chest tattoos. That's, like, another cool detail I like. This is, I think, from WrestleMania 25? I think it's from WrestleMania 25. I do want the one that was from the Royal Rumble where he beat Rey Mysterio. But that one's kind of like, you don't see that anymore. Here's the Mattel Ultimate Legends Bray Wyatt that we got. It's in stock now on Mattel Creations, but it's also going to be a Target exclusive. I am in love with this figure. The fact that we're honoring Bray's legacy with a lot of these figures is just so heartwarming, and the impact that he has left on professional wrestling as a whole really explains a lot. And this figure cannot be any better than what we asked for. I mean, this is from his debut, obviously, when he debuted on the main roster as the Swamp Leader, and then, of course, went to be the Fiend, Eater of Worlds, and many other great gimmicks. This is going to come with an interchangeable head. He's going to have 3 interchangeable heads. The open shirt, the top, the black top, the sleeveless top, lantern, the fedora. I love the pose that they have on the back where it has his hair pointing back, so you can have him pose to do the spider walk. I'm definitely pre-ordering it when it goes up for pre-order, but I think it is in stock now on Mattel Creations. But for Target, when it comes in stores, going to be on the hunt for that. So, Target sale. I think this is what Five Team was talking about. So, Target sale. Legends 29, Piper's Pit, Mysterio, Rey Mysterio, Ultimate Editions, and the LJNs are all up for sale. So, Legends 29, of course, Rey Mysterio Ultimate, Piper's Pit, the LJNs, considering of King Kong Bundy, Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold, and Jesse the Body Ventura. Those are all on sale on Target's website, so if you're looking for any of those figures, get them while they're on sale. Shout out 5 Team for the recommendation for that 5 sale, for that, for that Target sale that he mentioned in chat earlier, so shout out to you, man. Legend Series 30, in stock at Mattel Creations. So this set will consider of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jesse the Body Ventura, Bob Backlund, Mr. Fuji, and Michelle McCool. Definitely want the Stone Cold. Definitely want the Michelle McCool, and you get to build Bob Backlund. This is a build a figure legend set. Might have to get all the figures now to build this Bob Backlund, but the figures I really like out of this set are Jesse the Body Ventura, Stone Cold, and Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool is obviously from the era I grew up in. So, because she has the green outfit with the women's title that breaks in half. Because this is from 2009. She was obviously like one of my favorite like women wrestlers growing up. So, they are on Mattel Creations. I don't know if they're gonna be exclusive to Target since the Legends set is a Target thing, but we shall see. I don't know if the set is yet to hit yet because that's Series 30. So here are the prototypes now for some Regium figures of the franchise Shane Douglas. These are really well detailed figures. Here's Raven. They look really good in prototype form. I actually got to meet Zombie Sailor Toys. Last Sunday at a toy convention I went to. He had his table out. He had a lot of the Heels and Faces stuff out. So we're gonna get into AEW figure news as well. Here's this Rhea Ripley doll that is up for pre-order. Looks like a fucking Barbie doll if you think about it. Who's still in chat here, guys? Show some love in the chat. Here's that. If you guys are into like these things, I'm not pre-ordering this. I don't need a life-size Rhea Ripley doll. Looks like a Barbie doll if you think about it. These are on Amazon if anyone's looking for them. Shawn Michaels and Final Boss Rock Ultimates are on Amazon, so if you're looking to pre-order those, or I think they're out now. Anyway, I want to discuss this really quick because I want everybody's opinion in chat. So, Power Town, they were supposed to be making the TNA figures that were supposed to come out. They made a couple other figures of like wrestlers like the Good Brothers, Matt Cardona, Brian Myers. They made some legends like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Tito Santana, and a lot more. So Power Town Partner says company is not going out of business. Wrestlers criticize lack of communication. So this is Steve Rosenthal. He said, Craig, and I'll read the following. Craig, Power Town is not going out of business. We understand the implications assumed by our lack of updates. With the decision rendered today, re-tariffs, and with Chinese New Year ending, Chinese New Year. Like, bruh. Power Town will soon be providing updates, Recomicos, TNA, and Ultras 2. All orders will be fulfilled. The Power Town saga took several turns over the last week, including the Toys Company managing partner breaking his silence and posting a response in the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast Facebook group to acclaim that the company is out of business. So someone made a claim that Power Town went out of business, and Steve Rosenthal from Power Town, he made a reply following that joke, I guess, and I will read this statement. I'll read that part of the story, I should say. Power Town, Steve Rosenthal made the following reply to a joke comment about Power Town shutting down in the Major Pods Facebook group. Power Town is not going out of business. He wrote, "We understand that the implications assumed by our lack of updates, with decision rendered today, tariffs and Chinese New Year ending, Power Town will be providing updates for Recomicos, TNA, and Ultra 2. Orders will be fulfilled." And then it appeared that the comment, this is his first comment from the company since the September live stream, which you can click here and watch with Greg Gainey and Magnum TA, Terry Allen. His comments come as the company has yet to fulfill the pre-orders taken in 2024 for the TNA figures, Ultras 2, and Recamo Superstar All-Stars. So a couple wrestlers also explain the situation as well. So Wrestling Figure News reached out to Rosenthal and Allen in January, but did not receive a response. So shout out to Wrestling Figure News for that. Wrestlers Matt Cardona and Jordan Grace both posted comments about their business practices on social media. Matt Cardona wrote, "After initially hating on Power Town when they started, I became such a supporter / fan of Power Town at one point. In my opinion, the figures were incredible. Maybe the best Matt Cardona figure as a toy maker. I know this shit happens, but the way this situation has been handled has been disgusting. I don't think they can come back from this, and I hope we all get our figures. Shout out to Matt Cardona on that response, because he just said it best. Jordan Grace responded to a fan who pointed out that support at powertown.com, the support for powertown.com email bounced back. So Jordan Grace wrote, genuinely embarrassed and wish there was something we can do. I know the wrestlers involved have reached out individually many times to try to get answers and have received no response. Meanwhile, a former Powertown contractor claimed that the company still owes him thousands of dollars for work rendered. However, he deleted the post today. And then it just goes on and on. They owe people a lot of money. And shout out Kyle Peterson, probably one of my go-to YouTubers for toy news and other things. He discusses, Powertown, and then here are a couple of the tweets from Cardona, Jordan Grace, and it's awful. Honestly, I'll give my thoughts. They really screwed a lot of people over. They screwed a lot of the fans over. Hey! What's up, Devin? Honestly, I'm shocked we haven't gotten an updated Brock yet. I know. Good thing you pointed that out. But yeah, honestly, the thoughts on Powertown, I'm just going to say it like this. I'm going to change it to full screen. Powertown, honestly, should have... Powertown should have handled business better with the way they were handling their figures. They should have provided constant communication, constant updates about when these were going to get released, when these were going to be shipped to our houses, and other things. Bro, they really handled this situation terribly, and it sucks for us collectors because we wanted these TNA figures. We wanted these Legends figures or whatever else they had a pre-order that people ordered. You have to be I always say, it's the fans that come first, and you fulfill those fans' requests first. So the way they handled that situation was really, really unacceptable and uncalled for, and I am disgusted, as in Matt Cardona's, as in his words. But it is really a shame that we have to sit here and talk about stuff like this. But that is out of the way, and let's get fucking shit, man. Here it is. There we go. Back to our news here. I'm going to get into some small little AEW news. I think we covered all of the WWE figure news, and I believe we covered a lot of what we saw here from Toy Fair in the last live stream. If you guys missed that live stream from New York Toy Fair, we did all the reveals, which was this right here. Be sure to check it out. As for AEW figure news, we covered. This is the only new piece of news here. AEW Unmatched Series 13 up for pre-order live at Ringside Collectibles. So, if you guys do not know, AEW figures have been taken off the shelves at Targets, Walmarts, and other stores. You guys can find them at Ross now, I think, a lot of the older sets. Or if you go on eBay, and you know what I mean, but damn, my damn cat. Sorry, guys. So, sorry, my cat was wanting my attention. So that's why I made that face, because she stabbed her nail in my leg. She was trying to paw at me, and her nail popped out. But she's all right. So there are 4 figures in this set. Not really what I was expecting. I was kind of watching, a video from Fig Heel. Shout out to Fig Heel and Macho Fran. They make awesome content. So, Fake Heel said, I think the shorter waves of these AEW figures are gonna be a lot better for some collectors. Because now you don't have to go find each one now. You don't have to like really go into the store now. They're mainly online, and I think these like shorter waves are gonna be a little bit better than I think, because normally we would get a lot more figures in this set. Like we would get a lot more than 4, but these. So after a finished product, Chris Statlander hit eBay, which I will get into that. Ringside Collectibles dropped the pre-order for AEW Unmatched 13 today. Set delivers 4 figures that were teased at Comic-Con. And now, however, the sets have been whittled down from 6 to 4. So normally there would be 6 figures per set. 4, it's now 4 figures per set. Honestly, I don't know if that was a Jazzwares move. I don't know, if that was I don't know if that was like a business thing. But anyway, I'm gonna say this. It might be easier for some people who really want some of these guys. Yeah, but back to what Devin said, we do need an updated Brock Lesnar. If you guys are following me on Twitch, stay tuned tonight for my TNA Impact Thursday Night Impact Live watch along. So this is the set for AEW Unmatched 13. It can send these are the figures you can get. Hook, Kenny Omega, Chris Statlander, Kyle Fletcher. 4 figures per set, and Kyle Fletcher's the chase. Here's Kenny Omega. I'm not the biggest fan of this figure. The attire, great looking attire here. I mean, honestly, this Kenny Omega is really super cool. I mean, it's nothing too bad, but just that head scan is throwing me off. I mean, that open mouth is just throwing me off. It's the attire, awesome. Head scan, meh. But I could always head swap it with another Kenny Omega head scan. Just as long as the hair goes with whatever figure it goes with, because Kenny tends to dye his hair all the time. Marco, what's up? Man, I need some water. I need to hydrate. So yeah, that's Kenny Omega. Here's some other pictures. I'm just gonna scroll up because they post pictures of the figure outside its package. Solid figure, but I do like the marketing strategy, I guess. I mean, I'm mixed about the 4 figures per set. I rather have 6 than 4. But if you want to narrow down the 4 figures for this specific like line, all right, see how it works. I'm all in for things to give it a try. Next up, we got Chris Statlander. Probably my favorite figure out of this set. Of course, the prototype was online, and it was circling around. People, like, somebody was, I think, trying to sell it for like $200. And then they dropped the actual version of the figure. She looks awesome. A massive upgrade from her first ever AEW figure. Yeah, I can't wait. TNA has a stacked card tonight. I actually have to put the card in my overlay. While I'm at it, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it right now, so I am gonna do that right now. While I'm at it. It's crazy that Jazzwares hasn't given us that Big Show figure yet, despite him being in AEW for like 5 years. Right? We were supposed to get Captain Insano in, I think, one of the Unmatched sets, but we never got that released. I forgot for whatever reason we were supposed to get a Big Show, and stuff. I think I don't know if they just never got a chance to release it, or because think about this, like, there's a lot of wrestlers on that roster Not even including Legends. But there's a lot of wrestlers that we're still waiting figures for. Alright, so I have my TNA overlays for stream later. Perfect. Oh, welcome back, 5Team. The live stream's working for you now? Yeah, it might be a YouTube thing. Just to cover you on some of the stuff that you missed. Right now we're covering the AEW side of things. We also discussed the Powertown thing, where Powertown kind of like fucked over a lot of people. You can watch that back and maybe like comment on it if you want. You know, whatever's good for you, up to you. But that's what we covered. Yeah, there's a good card tonight. For TNA. I met Mickie James on a Sunday actually, and I actually brought that up to her. So let's hope Mickie James kicks her ass. I will actually pull up the picture right now. Just give me a sec. I'm actually going to pull up a picture right now with me and Mickie James from Sunday. I actually got a chance to meet Mustafa Ali on a Sunday too. Let's see if I can show my screen. So I have to like stop sharing this and then I have to like share it. But I'm gonna get back into that. I'll pull it up on my phone. Give me a second, chat. I'll pull it up on my phone. I don't know if you guys can see, but oh, and I also got to meet Minoru Suzuki too, so I'll show you guys some pictures from Sunday. I went to Toy Stop. I love Mustafa. I told him the work he's doing in TNA is like so fucking badass. So here's me and I'll get the better picture. My boy took a bunch. Here's me and Mustafa Ali. Such a nice ass dude, man. I love Mustafa, bro. I was talking to him about that match he had last week on TNA with Cedric, with Elijah. He said he's got a bad. He said he had a bad fucking scar on his chest from that match. So yeah, he's really super cool. And here's me with Mickie James. Such a sweet human being. If you guys ever get a chance to meet, you know, anybody like women's wrestlers, like women wrestlers wise, Mickie James is one of the sweetest human beings you'll ever meet. She is so nice. Like, it was funny, like, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of certain vendors, but I wasn't a fan of the vendor bringing Mickie James in, but I met Mickie James once before. Oh, I heard of Ranger Station, my guy. I want to go. I'm a big Power Rangers fan. I love Power Rangers. Power Rangers was a big thing with me when I was a kid. I still love it to this very day. Here's Kenny Omega. We'll go back to some figures. Here's Chris Statlander. I really like this figure. It's probably my favorite figure out of the set. The attire is just awesome. Here's Hook. Probably another one of my favorites. I just love this outfit. Obviously, I'm a New Yorker. I gotta go with my blue and orange. Gotta go with my Mets and my Knicks. So, my Mets and my New York Knicks both have blue and orange. So, Hook looks awesome. I think this is from Grand Slam. This is this tires. I remember he wore something like this. But, you know, and I've passed on all of the Hook figures that they made. This is by far the best looking one. So here's Hook. There's Kyle Fletcher. I know it's a little outdated. Obviously, we are probably most likely, hopefully, we'll get a proto star Kyle Fletcher with the updated head. But this is the beginning of his solo run. If you guys are wondering, oh, I'm not even sharing the fucking screen. I'm sorry, man. I am on some sort of drugs today. Just kidding. I'm not on any drugs. Back to what I was showing you guys. So here's Hook. He's got He's got the, yeah. We're going to go into the database. You're going to Power Morphicon? Awesome, man. Have an awesome time. Where is it this year? I know they travel with that convention. That's the one in California, right? I think. Where is Power Morphicon this year? I think probably California, because they do that every year. Like West Coast. Yeah, California. It's in Pasadena. Yeah, Hulk looks incredible. You first time in California? Wow. Enjoy that, man. Hey, it's the first time for everything in this world, right? I hope to travel like this summer too. I want to go to like some baseball games to like I want to go to like different stadiums for like the MLB. I want to like go to like, you know, Phil. I've been to Philly, but I never went to their stadium because the game got rained out. I want to go to Atlanta, Washington, Baltimore. I want to like try to get around. I really don't travel much, but I would like to go on vacation, like at some point. But everything involves what Vince McMahon loves: money. You know, all jokes aside, but it's a money thing. Yeah, there's Hook back. Love the boot detail. Now here's Kyle Fletcher. Like as I was saying before, my dumb ass was not showing it on the screen. This is as he started his solo run. So of course, if you're looking for the bald head and the tattoos that he has now, we won't get that. Hopefully till later. Hopefully we do get that Kyle Fletcher, but this is good for right now. I mean, he still does have some tattoos on the Chase variant because the Chase variant has some tattoos. I don't know about the I might get both because I love Kyle Fletcher right now. He's one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW. The white one's by far my favorite because it has the Don Callis family armband. But this is the start of his proto star like character. Yep, literally, exactly. When he was Mini Will, because he had the hair and everything. He was Mini Will Ospreay at this point. Now he's his own guy. Like, dude, that's why I like Kyle Fletcher so much. It's because that dude literally, like, I liked him when he was in the tag team with Mark Davis. I looked at this guy and I'm like, this guy is a fucking twig. But the way he wrestles is fucking goated. He's a small fucking guy. He's fucking. Oh wait, he's actually not. He's 6'3", but he wrestles like a fucking. He wrestles like a fucking 5'3" wrestler. I look at him and I'm like, this guy is not 6'3". And I'm looking at. I was there when he was in a tag team with Will Ospreay. I was there for their entrance when they faced the Young Bucks. The amount of times I've seen Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay wrestle is goated. But you always knew Kyle Fletcher was always in Will Ospreay's shadow. He wanted to be his own guy. Like, when you look at him in New Japan, he had no muscle. He had no, long hair. He had no tattoos. He had nothing. He was literally a plain fucking guy. He also built himself thanks to Tony Khan. He got in the gym, he gained muscle, he shaved his head, and made himself a fucking name in that company. Oh, I saw that. My fault, bro. I'll go back to some comments. But yeah, that's the Chase in white. Black is the regular, let's say. From some past few episodes, including the AMC premiere, I've watched that. I've watched Elias has been doing some great work after. Exactly. You see a lot of like these guys in TNA, like they evolve as because people can whine, bitch, complain, and all that. Yeah, he has come a long way since joining AEW. They made him into a fucking star. And I will get his figure because it's his first ever action figure, but I'm sure we'll get a Proto-Star Kyle Fletcher, like, updated in, like, the future. But, let's see. Any other news in this world? Yeah, there's that Bray we were talking about earlier. If you guys missed this is the Bray that I really, really want to get. I know it was, like, they had render images for it, but these are, like, the final... This is literally, like, debut Bray Wyatt. It just looks so good, man. But here's what I was talking about earlier for those that missed it. I covered Legend Series 30. Shout out to 5 Team. He actually recommended this. Target sale. If you guys are looking for any of this stuff, grab on that. This is what I was talking about earlier. How Power Town literally fucked over fans, like, in their lack of communication. All it is, it's just you could do better at what you do. Why all of a sudden you can order chase figures on ringside, the AW chases? Yeah, he is. He's a two-time TNT champion, Ring of Honor television champ. Yeah, me too. It's a beautiful figure, man. Honestly, it's a very well detailed figure. I tear up looking at it. Like every time I look at that Bray, I kind of like I get teary eyed. Oh yeah, AW chases. You know, I actually hit up ringside. I'm doing, like, hopefully you'll see me do some business with them in the future. I hope to get my own discount code in the future. Cross your fingers. I really, really hope. I really, really hope. So, anyway. Elias, Jakara, Dolph, Mustafa, Indy are all doing great work in TNA. They all are. And I don't think Triple H and HBK have anything bad on, like, TNA. I think they're proud of them because they know, in, like, a business perspective, WWE is not for everybody, and then you don't want to stay there for the rest of your career. You want to go out there and venture out other things in wrestling. So that's what I think the perspective is. You know, like we say, we wish these guys were champion. You know, not everything works out. But what can I say? Anyway, excuse me. I did cover WWE2K26 content on stream earlier. I will cover it for those that missed out. Once we get through the figure stuff, I will cover some WWE2K26 content back for those that missed out, and I will, let you guys comment and chat what you guys think and a lot more. But now let's get back to our regularly scheduled program and talk about this. And what I mean by this is we're now switching over to Ringside Collectibles. So, I am on Ringside right now, and 5 Team brought this up as a great, great point. You are now able to buy AEW Chase figures on Ringside. Of course, you're looking at some very expensive ones from the early sets. Jericho, of course, but this is just damaged packaging, so it's less money. Still, you can't find that. It's a very hard... Dude, I saw that. Yeah, good point. We're going to talk about that. I did see the video of Vince in his car. We got to do the plug for our guy. Go ahead, plug it. Let's do the plug for our guy. Let's go. But, I really hope I get my discount code Grim saves 10%. And also, you can also use discount code RIDERWOOD at checkout to save 10%. You can use discount code MAJOR to save 10%. You can use discount code LIVE to save 10% at Ringside Collectibles. You can use any YouTuber influencer code. And maybe in the future you can use discount code Josh His Toy Show at checkout. Or I don't know what they're gonna give me. Or maybe discount. I use any discount code. I use Grim. I use Riderwood. Because I'm good friends with Ryder and his dad. Um, I mainly talk to Ryder's dad mainly because they keep Ryder off social media. Because his parents do a great job handling stuff, and I am very good friends with Ryder's dad, Chad. So I want to give those guys a shout out. Go check out Rowdy Ryder reviews. Um, I've watched Ryder grow up, and it's like crazy to see like how big he is now on the internet. So I want to give a shout out to Rowdy Ryder reviews. Um, so they're great people, man. They're very awesome people. Um, or you can use discount code MDT at checkout as well. Shout out My Damn Toys. You do? That's all. Yeah, they're good people, bro. They're absolutely great people. Damn right. I watched E-Money's video why he got fired from GTS. Like, he posted a clip of it on TikTok. I mean, I don't know what to say. I met E-Money. Very nice guy. I wish him the best. That's where I'm going to leave it. But back to these Chase figures. One per customer, chat, of the 1 of 1,000 Chris Jericho. This was from Series 1. Of course, it's going on Ringside now for $300. So, pretty much if you add this to your cart, notification attributes are in bold. Oh, I can't even add this. They won't even let me buy this. Well, I was trying to see how much it would be with tax, but anyway, there's the Thunder Rosa. These are some cheap ones here. You got Thunder Rosa. This one's probably like one of the least exciting ones. Penelope Ford, $200 Chase is actually reasonable. Because her figure was super rare from Series 11. It's crazy how a lot of these talents have like one figure. Here's Hook. I actually would get this one because this was from Hook's, I think, first figure in the Unmatched set. So I might get this, keep it mid on card. Kyle Fletcher's Chase is 50. That's like the latest one. This one's a cheap one if you guys like Adam Cole. I don't really like the face on that because the mouth is just throwing me off. But he's trying to do obviously like the boom, thing on the rope. So the Moxley one obviously is a cheap one too. The MJF one I think is probably like a grab because that one was his first ever figure. But man, the pink tights and the scarf is actually a thing too. He disrespected Graham when he slapped him and attacked him. Yeah, I don't feel bad for people that do that, but I guess you need to get the CM. Bleh. I'm gonna slap myself in the face because I'm mumbling my words. You need to get CM Punk's Top Picks Elite. I got that one. That's the one that Roman. It's the same set with Roman, right? I saw it's on Amazon for like really cheap. Yeah, I think I know which one you're exactly talking about. Foxing for sure. But yeah, you guys can also get an AEW Chase mystery box. And then let's see. This one, right? 5-team? This is the one. The one from Survivor Series. This one, right? With the meme head. face scan on now, this face scan here, like, looks so much better. But yeah, that's that. You can get your chases on ringside. I do have a Dominic Mysterio from Main Event Series 160 coming in the mail. But let's go up for some pre-orders here. I'm gonna tell you guys what is up for pre-order on Ringside Collectibles. Right now, for those wondering what is up, AW Unmatched Series 13 up for pre-order. Ultimate Edition Series 31 is on back order till mid-May. If you guys are looking to grab any of those figures on Ringside Collectibles, they are on back order till mid-May. Randy, John Cena, and Chelsea Green are all on back order. Greatest Hits Series 11. We don't know what these figures look like yet. Those are up for pre-order as well. That's one thing I recommend, guys. Wait till they put the pictures of the figures so you know what you're getting. Instead of purchasing like, oh, I'm just gonna pre-order this. Main Event Showdown 2 packs 26 up for pre-order. That's up right now. You might need to put his figure up on the screen to do the last comment real quick. I'll just say it. Adam Cole, baby. I miss Adam Cole, man. I hope he's doing good. I like Adam. I really love Adam Cole, bro. And if you guys are looking for this Penta figure right now, this is the one figure that I saw a couple people at the toy show I went to on Sunday were selling it for. One table had it for like $70. I don't know why, but I think maybe it was signed. Maybe, like they just wanted extra money off. I have no idea. One guy had it for $30, and 30 for a Penta's. You're not bad, but 70 is kind of a lot. It is on back order on Ringside. It's estimated mid-March. So if you guys are looking to grab this is also in the stores right now. Main Event 163 is hitting stores. So if you see Penta, grab his figure, because once that Elite comes out, Penta's figures fly off the fucking shelves. His Ringside exclusive Defining Moments is on back order till June. I'm gonna hopefully pre-order it. So yeah, definitely do that. Here's the Joe Hendry Ringside exclusive. Waiting till Mattel makes a figure of him. Hopefully they do a lot more with the TNA figures. Ringside has Elite 125 on back order till mid-April, because if you want Stephanie Vaquer in the set, you'll have to wait till mid-April to get the whole set. But everybody else is there. Cody Rhodes. I think Julia is on back order as well, because it's her first ever figure. Jacob Fatu is there as well. I'm gonna actually order him. I think I'm gonna have to like bite the bullet and do it, because I'm gonna add him to my cart right now and just leave him in there till I purchase him. Coco Beware is there, and Demolition. But here is Stephanie Vaquer, mid-April. Let's see. Anything else up for pre-order on Ringside that we could cover here? Main Event Basics 165. We have Ethan Page, John Cena, and Cody Rhodes. Sol Ruka's in this set as well, along with Hulk Hogan. I guess those are out of stock and not a pre-order yet. I know Sol's going to be the chaser in this set, because it's her first ever figure. But take a look at this Ethan Page. Look how good it looks, man. The John Cena I actually do like too. Like the face scan on that one. This is obviously from Mania. Cody is okay. I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but it's Cody in like promo outfit. Main Event 164. Ricky Saints, Ivy Nile, Scott Hall out. They're all off the site. I think they ran out of those. The only ones you can get are Logan Paul and CM Punk. They're in stock now on Ringside, but I'm definitely gonna grab the CM Punk. I really think it's a solid figure for pink, for the pink pant, like the tights, because I have the original one and I want to do a comparison. But that's what's there for rings for 164. As for like 160, you know, because I tried ordering Dominic Mysterio, that's the one I got right there. I want Kalani and Gunther, I think, but I got the Elite, so kind of passed on that. 161, who's in that set? Oh, that's the WrestleMania ones. I've seen those at the store like a couple times. 163, 164. Might have to. I like the Logan Paul. At least they fixed a couple things on that. As for more pre-orders, if you guys are into New Japan Pro Wrestling, AEW and New Japan are partnering up to deliver this Forever Ace Hiroshi Tanahashi exclusive. As you know, I think it was this year or last year, Hiroshi Tanahashi retired from in-ring competition. And now he is the president of New Japan. He's in charge of the company. Kind of really want this figure, but he's one of my favorite Japanese wrestlers of all time. I'll say that hands down. Hiroshi Tanahashi is my favorite one of my favorite Japanese wrestlers of all time. Other than that, all the same usual suspects are up there on pre-order for Ringside Collectibles. So there's that. Now I'm going to go back into the WWE 2K side of things. For those that missed out, we covered the WWE 2K26 coverage of pretty much what is going to be in the game, what's going to take place. You guys can watch the beginning of the stream to check out what you've missed, because we covered a lot. And that's pretty much that. Now, to my favorite time, the wrestling figure database. So here are some new additions that they talked about here on the database. This is a great website for wrestling figures in general. If you want to relive what came out in whatever year, look at the Wicked Cool Toys 31-inch figures. These I remember came out. I had the John Cena one growing up. But they have the Toy Fair stuff. I don't even know what's new, but here are a lot of stuff here, but I don't think there's anything in the database that we can look at. I'm gonna go to the AEW side. We're gonna start with not the major ones. We're gonna go to the Jazzwares side. Because I covered a lot of the let me see if they put them up here. AEW Unmatched 13. Oh, search the set. Boom. Oh. Look, every person has a K in their name. Look. Kyle Fletcher, Kenny Omega, Chris Statlander, and everyone except Hook. So yeah, here's Hook. Oh, it gives you the attires. World's End. This is from Hook's match at World's End. Kyle Fletcher was a Dynamite, and Chris Statlander was All Out. Kenny Omega's was All Out 2 from 2023. That's actually a couple years ago. They had a lot of time to make that. The Chase attire for Kyle Fletcher was from the April 24th Dynamite. March 6th was the regular. I'm still looking for this figure right here, Obafemi. Still looking for this figure. But the Elite, if you look at Obafemi's, if you just type in Obafemi, his figures come up right away. So this is from NXT, obviously, the attire. It kind of is still accurate to what he wears on the main roster, but I am in the looks for this figure. It's not on ringside, it's out of stock. I mean, the only ones I have from 121 are Punk and I think Mello. Oh, I have Punk, Mello, and Gunther. All I need is Oba and Austin Theory to really like for the ones that I want. Where's the chat at? Come on, chat. WWE. Alright, I'm going to show you guys the Dominic Mysterio that's coming in. Because if you look up the superstar that you want, all their figures pull up. This is the one that we got, but not the greatest hits. It's the same figure, though. It's right here. Main event, 160, Dominic Mysterio. It's that one right there. We do want this one right here coming in the greatest hits set. This was originally Elite Series 119. In this... Oh, an updated re-release. This is an updated re-release. Okay, perfect. So, I'm actually glad I skipped out. From July 8th on Raw, he wore this. Definitely gonna grab this Dominic Mysterio. And then this is the 2-pack I was supposed to review. So, I need this Liv Morgan right here. I've been looking for this one. Here's the one that I was supposed to review. The Liv Morgan broke, but I still have the Dom in the set. But I'm actually going on ringside. Probably gonna grab that 2-pack. But that's pretty much that. You know, it's 30 on ringside. It's 30 on ringside, but you know, obviously it's a hot set. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing right now for just a second. If you guys are on Twitch, I'm gonna be doing a live watch along for TNA tonight. I'm trying to cut back on some of my live watch alongs. I mean, I love streaming you guys, but it gets very tiring sometimes, and I get very like burnt out a little bit at times. So I'm gonna try to cut back on like, you know, streaming live watch alongs, but. Like I said, the schedule varies around if I'm available, if I'm home, if I'm around, and if I'm, you know, pretty much in the mood. But I'm always, you know, loving to interact with a lot of my followers and supporters, you know. So, anyway, I'm just gonna take some questions, a little Q&A. You guys can ask me questions in the chat. I was gonna do the stream on both Twitch and YouTube, but mainly YouTube is where I do my streams on covering stuff, and I keep my Twitch to my live watch-alongs. But nobody wants to watch me on Twitch talk about W2K26, you know, content. But I will be covering the game March 6th. So, if you guys got any questions, put them in chat. I would love to answer your questions. But I do have my TNA card rundown. I have all the graphics up on my software ready for tonight's stream. It should be a good TNA tape episode tonight. So, anyway, I'm probably gonna end the stream off here because I think we covered a lot of stuff today. But in the future, if you guys want me to do a Q&A, I would love to do one. Like I've said, stay tuned to the channel for content. I might toy hunt tomorrow. I'm not too sure yet. I think I'm like in the mood to Target just to see if they have the WWE Universe cards. So because they're supposed to, the street date is tomorrow. So, but I'll show you guys something really like interesting. So here we're gonna go on WWE Shop. So here are Universe. This is the new WWE cards that are supposed to come out. I'm actually gonna go on Google. Oh, we'll go on Beckett because Beckett provides a lot of details. But this is my go-to for sports cards and cards in general. This is WWE Universe. This is the new product by Topps. Pull it up on screen here. So here's one of the cards. What they're gonna look like. This is Penta. Hobby boxes will of the bold new product give collectors 2 autos and 1 relic. So if you get a hobby box, you get 2 autos, 1 relic. Collectors have plenty of options when it comes to signatures, which are signed on card. Sets include legends, autographs, next level autographs, title mark autos. There's a Trick Williams. This is a next level auto out of 50. This is numbered with the Trick Willie signature there. These are all signed by the wrestlers on card. Here are the Usos. This is a, I think a patch relic. Oh, this is the ringside relic. It provides collectors a piece of memorabilia without the signature. But this is one. I think this has the signature, so it has Jimmy and Jey Uso. This is the ringside relics, and then tag teams, and so here are hobby boxes and blasters. Hobbies, they're all on eBay and Amazon. If you want last year's stuff or like other WWE products. So this is what to expect in a hobby. So if you guys want hobby boxes, autographs are 2 autos per hobby, relics are 1 per hobby, numbered parallels you get 3. So you get 2 autos, 1 relic, 3 numbered parallels, 1 ring parallel, additional parallels you get 3, and you get 12 inserts. In a blaster you get 2 parallels, 1 numbered card, and 3 inserts. And then there's base, of course, if you do collect base cards. There's those. You get the numbered out of 99 and all of the above. This is what we're on the hunt for, is because we do card breaks on the channel. So I'm actually gonna download the checklist onto my computer. There's the full-on checklist. And just to let you guys know, Jason Kelsey has a card. Mike Tyson has a card. Floyd Mayweather has a card. There's rookies. And RC, guys, means rookie card. And then you get Triple H tributes. Cena. It's like a Cena like tribute thing. Inserts. So these are the autos. Everybody has an auto, I believe. Well, very selective. And that is the WWE Universe. But this is what the cards are gonna look like. This is, I think, a hobby box. Right there. Let's pull it up on the screen. There's the hobby box here. This is on wshop.com. It goes for $180, and there's Punk, Stephanie Vaquer auto, John Cena auto, Cody. These are what the cards are gonna look like. These cards actually look really nice, and I hate that Topps is making everything harder to find, but you know, it's Fanatics. So these are product drops. So if they're high demanded items that are hard to get, these are going to be hard to get for sure. Anyway, that is it for this live stream, guys. Stay tuned to the YouTube channel for all content coming your way. We are going to have a lot more figure reviews. We're going to have a lot more content, other non-wrestling related, from show vlogs to hopefully conventions and a lot more. The best way to stay up to date is the community tab on my YouTube channel. And if you do follow me on social media, that's another great way to keep up with me. And if you guys are into live watch-alongs and stuff like that, be sure to head over to my Twitch channel, scan the QR code on screen. It'll take you directly to my Twitch channel. Give me a follow, and if you want to sub to avoid all ads at all costs, I highly recommend it. You know, if you can't, I understand why, but I highly recommend you sub to me on Twitch and follow me as well for all wrestling live watch-alongs, and we will also be playing, you know, WWE 2K, MLB, all like the sports games, and I'll be playing some games time to time, but I mainly revived my Twitch to strictly live watch-alongs, so, you know, but I do want a face cam once we do start to play games, because, that would be really super cool. So, other than that, I will see you guys live on my Twitch channel tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. Stay tuned. TNA Live Watch Along. And yeah, I thank you guys for tuning on in. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Josh out. Peace.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always